Let me ask you a question. When do you think that wealthy people do their tax planning? Wealthy people don't wait until April, and here's why. If your answer was April when taxes are due, you've already lost. If you wait until April, you're already too late. That's your money funding the IRS's lifestyle and the government's overspending. The wealthy know that something most Americans don't. April is not tax season. April is the filing season. And by the time you're filing, the strategies that could have saved you thousands are already gone. April is for filing Q4, and really the entire year is for winning. The IRS isn't going to call you in May and say, hey, you forgot to deduct this. Let us help you out. No, they'll happily take what you give them, and they don't care if you're overpaying. Now, I see it every year. A business owner comes to me in April with a shoebox full of receipts saying, Anthony, just work your magic and get me the biggest refund that you can. Reactive versus proactive tax planning, which one are you? The chaos box of receipts versus the calm, organized binder, or now we're digital. But here's the reality. At that point in April, I'm not a strategist anymore. I'm just a historian reporting what already happened. You need to be proactive to really make a difference. Your CPA can't fix bad habits in April. They can only report them. It's like showing up to the Super Bowl with your playbook, but the game's already over. It's too late. The score's on the scoreboard, and all you can do is tell you what the damage is. Here's what happens when you wait until April. You've got missed deductions. Many deductions like the retirement plan contributions, equipment purchases, or timing your expenses need to be set up before year end. And here's the ugly truth. If you wait until April, 90% of these strategies are off the table. You lose opportunities for entities like choosing the right structure, LLC, making an S Corp election, or formalizing a partnership. All of this has to be done and documented in time. And filing isn't tax planning. Stop confusing the two. If you don't know your tax liability until April, you've had zero chance to plan for cash reserves. And that's where I see a lot of people get in trouble getting a bigger tax bill than what they thought. Most people pay voluntary taxes because they wait. No real planning. The strategies that they make, strategies that could make a difference, like cost segregation on real estate, Roth conversions, shifting income, harvesting losses, are all proactive plays in April. It's simply too late. Think about this. Would you rather save $10,000 a day or fight for scraps in April? Because here's a hard truth. Procrastination is a tax, and it's the most expensive one that you'll ever pay, and most people are paying it voluntarily. Just last year, I had two nearly identical clients. Both owned rental properties. Both were high income earners. Client A came to me in November. We were able to run a cost segregation study on the property and front load the depreciation and make sure that they qualified to take that benefit. And it offset over $80,000 of income. That was $30,000 in taxes that they didn't have to pay. Client B came to me in April with the same type of property, but the year had closed, the window was shut, and he didn't do the steps necessary to qualify and get the benefit of the depreciation. So they wrote a $32,000 check to the IRS. Same type of property, same type of income. The only difference was poor planning and bad timing. Business owners, waiting until April is like closing the barn door after the horse ran away. So if you're listening right now and you're thinking, Anthony, I haven't filed my taxes from last year yet, don't panic. We can still help you. Reach out to bristertaxlaw.com and schedule a discovery call, see how we can help. Don't be shocked by your tax bill. You need to be in control of it. And if you need us to get your return across the finish line, reach out. My team at Brister Law can help you stay compliant and take that weight off your shoulders. But if you're serious about keeping more of your money and not just filing it away, then you need to stop thinking of April as a main event. The real money is made before December 31st. April is for amateurs. The professionals and the wealthy plan before the end of the year. And that's why I'm opening up a limited number of comprehensive consults for the end of the year. Schedule a discovery call today. The link is in the show notes. And if you're a high W-2 earner, go watch my video on the short-term rental loophole. April isn't when the wealthy save taxes. It's when they count what they've already saved and file the returns. This strategy is one of the most powerful and available tools, and this is how high income professionals are legally wiping out their taxes. They're planning and being proactive. That said, go schedule a discovery call, see how we can help you. April's for paperwork. Now is for planning. Don't mix them up. That's why the wealthy keep winning, because they're playing offense and not defense. The IRS loves procrastinators, and here's why. The less you plan, the more they profit. Don't let another year slip by where you donate thousands to the IRS because you didn't plan. Tax season actually should feel boring, and if it doesn't, you're doing it wrong. You need to be proactive, take control, and if you want the help, whether it's filing an end-of-year consult or strategies like the short-term rental loophole, my team and I are here for you. And if your tax prep feels like a fire drill every single spring, know that you're doing it wrong. You want to be proactive, protect your assets, and maximize your wealth. That's a real mission. Do you want to save the $10,000 or donate it to the IRS? Which door are you walking through? Be proactive, reach out, get a planning meeting. That's going to be the most effective deduction and strategy for you so that you can be proactive and figure out where you're at and what you can do before the end of the year. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss the next video. And if you want to go deeper or grab the resources that I mentioned, check out the description below. I've got included links, the tools, and the next steps for you there. And if you're ready to talk through your specific situation, you can also schedule a free discovery call using the link in the description. Just pick a time that works best for you. We'll see you next time.